Good morning, north of 44 degrees. Another great start to the day. Hopefully we get some sun today, but not guaranteed. As you notice from the opening little time lapse, kind of working in the northwest corner of the barn, figuring out insulation for that west wall. Came to the realization that before I can insulate the west wall, I need to skin the north wall. And it came to me that if I need to skin the north wall in order to insulate the west wall, then I probably need to insulate and skin the south wall as well. So a little bit of orientation. This side is what I typically call the bunkhouse. The larger side, the taller side, I usually call the barn or the shop. There's other two ways I typically refer to that place. And this is north and that side is west. So I figuring I need to get all that done, but in order to skin the south wall, I have to move all that crap out of the way. So let's duck inside and take a look real quick. Okay, so this is the west wall, and the wall we just insulated was the north wall. The utility room that we just did is on the south wall. In the corner over here is where I was working during the opening. I need to do everything that I did on the north wall to this south wall. So I need to pour the foam. I need to put the rest of the EPS board in the walls, insulation, a whole 9 yards. In order to do that, I've got a mountain of crap. All my tools, don't get me wrong, I'm very happy I have all these things, but everything is always in the way. So what I'm gonna do today and tomorrow, I'm going to take all of this stuff and I'm gonna move it over here into the bunkhouse side. Now, in order for me to do that, I need to get the rest of this insulation in some place where I can get to it while this room is going to be pretty darn full of all my tools and stuff. So I'll probably put the insulation over here in what's going to be the bathroom. The only thing I'm going to leave my workbench. That's a very useful device. Most of my tools are on this shelf, so I'm going to leave it here as well. But everything else has to go. Truck will have to go outside. Lawnmower will have to go outside because those won't fit. My rolling wood rack is massively huge and full, so that's going to have to kind of live in the middle of the shop. So that said, let's get the camera set up, empty out this entire side of the barn. It is going to be a very, very busy weekend. Let's do it. Okay, the bunkhouse is in pretty good shape. It's straightened up. I got a lot of room to work with. So let's reset the camera. I think I'm gonna put it in the bed of the truck for now. And let's start moving all of this stuff over on the other side. What I'm gonna try to do is put materials that I'm using on one side where that shelf was, and tools way up on the it'd be the east side of the bunkhouse, kind of where the camera was sitting. So let's get that moved and keep going. I've been at it for about an hour and 15 minutes, so we'll keep track of time there. About 2 hours in on this side, and not doing too bad. Got a lot of space opened up. Next, we're gonna tackle that corner. This is just a lot of outdoor stuff. So we'll get all that pulled out of there. Probably gonna move those shelves and set them up in the other room. And that'll free up the rest of that wall. Let's keep going. All right, north of 44 degrees. Let's quick recap. We're gonna call it here today. I'm at a good natural stopping point. We got all this stuff, all the excess stuff out of the shop side. Look at all this space. Came in here and we cut all the extra vapor barrier out. We moved everything away from the walls. So we are in darn good shape. And we even set up a workstation because the wire varmint barrier is next. So we will come here and make a bunch of cages that go down in the pockets before we pour foam. We'll do that first tomorrow, and then we're gonna pour some foam. Here's what the bunkhouse looks like. Oh my goodness, so much stuff. I really cannot wait until I can get my shop put together and get all of this stuff put away where it belongs. But focus, first things first. Chicken wire, foam, EPS, rock wool, and then we can skin these walls. That's gonna do it for today. Thanks for sticking around. See you next week.